Hello everyone, this is Islamia Adeshola Moha. We are on Adeshola Bells platform where we travel, we talk about travel, culture, entertainment, and love. I'd like us to look at how you can set your bank statements for visa application. If you need visa for Schengen, UK, Europe, Canada, Australia, China, and most of all these countries, they want to be sure that you can fund your trip. So they need you to provide your statement of account for 6 good months. They want to see the inflow and outflow and see how your account is healthy. Now this video is most especially useful for those of us that are self-employed and those that are employed that also have side hustles. For those that are employed and also have side hustles, when you are calculating your income, you also have to put into consideration what you make from your side hustles. So this is how you should do it. Put everything you make in a year together and divide it by 12. That's your monthly income. Now, you see, for the UK visa and those other countries that I talk about, they are much more technical than when you're applying for the US visa. But they are the simplest if you follow the rules. If you follow the processes, if you follow the steps, they are the simplest. If you are traveling for personal reasons, like you are going on vacation or you are traveling to visit someone abroad, please do not use your company statement of account. Use your personal statement of account. Do not use company statement of account or getting somebody's statement of account that the person is sponsoring you. Most times it doesn't work, except you have used it before or you're a regular traveler. But if you are a newbie, you're just traveling for the first time, do not allow anybody to build an account for you or to just give you one account to use. Except anyway, if you are traveling for business or you are traveling for conferences, something that relates with your job, that's when you can use your company account. Then the company can say, oh, the company is sponsoring you. Even if you are the sole owner of that firm, please do not use your company account. Use your personal account. And I understand that most of us don't even know our worth. Some of us don't even pay our salary. We just take our company account as our personal account. Now, how do you set up your statement of account? If you feel what your worth is 600,000, for instance, you can have like 1 million in your company account. Every month, make sure that you make the payment of that 600,000 from your firm account into your personal account. That 600 that you send into your personal account, send it to other persons in bits. Let them help you to transfer it back into your firm account. So by so doing, when you look at your own statement of account, there will be no traces that your firm pay you salary into your personal account and you send it back to your firm account. So you send it in 50s, 100s, 200 back through some other persons that you trust let them help you transfer it back into your firm account. At the end of the day, what you're going to show is your own personal account. So when you do that, the first month, second, third, fourth month, let that same money be fixed in your firm account. That same money is the money that you continue to use to pay your salary. It's not like you are not worth it, but the point is that you're not just organized. You don't have that fixed money there. Maybe you have other projects, the way money come in, cash, and you just spend and things like that. But that's how to do it. Now, what if you don't have that kind of money to fix in your account to use to pay your salary monthly? Then you can actually do it with 2 or 3 other colleagues. 2 or 3 people can come together. Maybe each of you bring 300. That's like 900. If you trust each other, put that 900 in one firm account because it's a firm account that you use. You cannot decide that 3 of you, maybe one person's salary will be paid first week, another person's salary will be paid at the end of the second week, then the other person's salary will be paid on the 4th week. So what you will do is that the first person, when your salary is paid from the company account, make sure that you send that money out in bits. Send that money out in bits through other people and let them return that money to the company account. So that at the end of the second week, when B will be paid, that money will be available for B salary. B2, when it's your turn, don't spoil it. Make sure that you send out the money so that C's account will be paid at the 4th week. C, when it's your turn, make sure that you send out that money so that A's account will be paid the next month. And that's how you keep it rolling. You keep it rolling, you keep it rolling. And if you do it diligently, at the end of 6 months, you say that you have a healthy statement of account where you have good inflow and outflow. Meanwhile, remember, there are other transactions that will also be going in through your accounts. Maybe you are doing some purchases, you are doing some buyings, you have someone that wants to buy things, let them buy through you. You want someone that wants to do some transaction. Instead of them to use cash, take that cash from them, pay it into your own account, then help them to make transfer for whatever they want to do. So everything is just about trust. If you have people around you that you trust each other, you can do this together for each other. Now, if you are able to do that, any other money that comes into your accounts as huge sum of money, you must have an explanation for it. Don't just let a huge sum of money enter into your account without you explaining it. Make sure you write a letter explaining. You have to trace that money. For instance, if you are working in a company and there's a policy that if you bring in a customer, you are going to get commission, and you are able to bring in a customer and you get huge amount of money, you will have to put that policy paper, maybe a copy of it, and how that money was paid to you, explain it, put it in a letter and attach the policy paper to your letter. Now, for instance, it's possible for me to be doing contribution, local contribution. It's possible for me to be saving some money somewhere because I know that I want to travel at the end of next year. Oh, I entered into this job because I know that I want to do this and I want to travel, and you state how that money came about into your account. Don't let any huge amounts come into your account without any explanation. But most importantly, they will look at your 6-month statement of account. If you're earning something, if you're earning an amount of money that they consider will be enough for you to be able to have a vacation, then they'll grant you that visa. Another thing that they also consider aside from that is they look at the size of your family. They also look at your itinerary. Somebody that have 2 dependents is different from someone that have 10 dependents. So they will look at the accounts, the amount in your account in relation to the number of dependents that you have. The itinerary depends on what you say you are going to do over there. Now, if you are staying and the number of days that you are going to stay over there, if you are staying there for 10 days, you will not be expected to have as much money in your account like someone that is staying for a month. So when you are putting the number of days that you are staying there, make sure that you look at it in relation to what you have in your account, because there's a column in your form, for instance, where they will ask you how much do you budget for this vacation, for this trip, then you put it there. So the amount that you say you budget, it must be enough. Not too much, but it must be reasonable. How much do I need to have in my account at the time that I'm making that application? If you look everything all together, maybe 200 a day for your hotel, maybe feeding 200 pounds per day. Whatever other things you are doing, you're going to buy things, you're going to do all that. Let's say everything comes to like $15,000. I would expect you to have like $30,000 in your account, depending anyway on the size of your family and what you say you are doing over there. If you're saying you're going there for business to buy things, you'll be expected to have enough money to buy those things. Another thing that I would like to tell you is that make sure that that money is in your account till your visa application is determined. And also when you're traveling also, you never can tell when you get to the border there. I've always said it that visa does not mean automatic entry. When you get to the border there, it's possible that they want to see what you have and all that. When they ask you a question and they see that your account is reading 0, that may not be good. So make sure that that amount is in your account when you are entering into the country. Now, when you pay yourself this salary every month, make sure that you also prepare your payment slip and also pay your tax at the end of the year. It's very, very important. But if your 6 months statement of account is ready and you are the type that have not been paying tax, go to the tax office. They'll give you the tax ID and they'll prepare a 3-year tax for you. But it's our civil responsibility. You have to make sure that you pay your taxes regularly. Then the accounting system, we must make sure that we put everything right. All your money, make sure that it goes into your account. So that is it about how to set up your statement of account for you to have good inflow and outflow, for you to have a healthy statement of account. That's just the best way to do it. And I will encourage you, you don't have to wait till when you want to travel before you set up a good statement of account. Let's have a good accounting etiquette. Your statements of account, let it always be good. Always pay your salary. Your company account, always differentiate it from your personal accounts. Your personal accounts, you cannot just put into, they will not take it for you. It has happened to me. My first UK visa was denied. My second UK visa was denied because I said I was using my company account, because I look at it, that's my money anyway, because I registered that company in my name and I put my registration there. So any other person will look at it that, well, that's my money. But in accounting terms, in legal terms, that's different. So it was the third time that I did it right that my UK visa was issued to me. Differentiate it. Do not say that your company is sponsoring you. If you're new to this system, do not say that your company is sponsoring you. I am going there on vacation. If it's for business, if it's for training, if it's for conferences, my company is sponsoring me, then you can use the company statement. Even with that, your statement of account must be healthy. Please remember, this is not a legal advice. This is a general information for you. If you need a legal advice, please consult your attorney. The facts of your case may be different from what I'm talking about here. So I'm giving a general advice, not a legal advice. So that is it, guys. Do not forget to subscribe, share this content, like, and comment. And that's how you get to encourage me to do more. I'm still going to talk to you about how to apply for your Schengen visa, your UK visa, is it Canada, Australia, you want to go to China, Dubai, and all that. For those of us that are in US, I'm also still going to be talking about how you can file your papers and do all other things. These are things that you can do on your own if you listen very well and you follow all the procedures that I'll give you in my videos. And for those of you that are in other countries, if you have someone in the US and you want them to file for you, I'm also going to be talking about how you can file your US papers if you want to become a US citizen. Thank you.